All right, everybody, how you doing? G.I. Joe here. Welcome back to the bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. We are getting ready to do J2, Japan's second turn of our BB4 playtest. Here, this is the second playtest game that we've done. I did one with Sired here about a month or so ago. This is our second game, and of course we have Sired and I will also be playing another playtest on this at his place tomorrow. So, trying to test out some of this playtest, these new BB4 rules, and see how they go. And again, this is the playtest. We might make some alterations throughout the game. Lock and loaded. What's happening, baby? What's up, VK, my brother? So here we go. It is Japan's turn. Let's go take a look over here and see what Japan is going to buy. Gotta get my approval from, VK. He's the consummate Japan player. So Japan had $42 to spend. So I did get my tech for 4. I'm gonna get a complex for 12. For 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I'm buying 2 transports. And for another 10, 11, 12, ooh, I'm going to buy, that doesn't add up, right? Does it? I'm going to buy 1 sub, that's 6, 7, 8. And then, let's do another infantry. You know what? I'm going to save. Yes, Hilltop. You've got me right where I want you. All right. So a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just do another guy. How about that? So for 12, so 6 and 6 is 10, 11, 12. So that is Japan's purchase. So let's see what we got going on here, okay? Let's do some combat moves. From Anwei, I'm going to take 2 infantry from Anwei and go into Chahar. From Shanghai, I'm going to bring a wing, a fighter, and attack. They're going to go 1, 2. Right? They will have 2 spots remaining. From Anwei, I'll send 1 guy into Hopei. I will bring with that another wing from Shanghai, 1, 2. All right? They have 2 spots remaining as well. For Kwai Chao, I'm going to bring in 2 infantry, 2 artillery. I've got a bomber para right here from Quang Si. It's going to go 1, 2. We're going to drop in there. 1, 2. And that joker has 1, 2. He's got 4 more spots remaining. Sorry about this. Bomber para has 4 remaining. Okay, and into Yunnan, I'm going to bring in 2 infantry and an artillery. From Quang Si, I get all these Quangs and stuff done. I'm going to bring in a fighter and attack as well. 1, and they'll have 3 spots remaining. Okay. Is that what I want to do? Okay. I am going to declare war on the Allies. Good evening. Hello, Mark. Hello. Panzer King, what's up? Thank you, sir. Not as sexy as your setup, man. That sweet metal table is pretty awesome. And I loved your car video, man. That little homage to a DeLorean. That was pretty sweet. All right, so I am declaring war on the Allies. So what does that mean? That means my transport from C-Zone 6 is going to pick up an artillery from Tokyo, go 1, pick up my guy from Okinawa, 2 and 3. We're going to hit Guam. Now I know he can scramble, but I'm not done moving stuff over here, so just don't get too excited. Oh, wait, I guess I should put it in the view, right? All right. With that, I'm going to bring my fighter and tack off of this carrier here, off Caroline Islands. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. All right. I'm going to bring the carrier in. I'm going to bring a destroyer in. I might bring something else. We're going to wait on that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to talk to Warpig. Warpig, are you on here? I forgot to ask him if he's going to scramble. Are you here, War Pig? Well, we'll work it out here. Dead Navit. Maybe somebody could text. Well, when I get this all situated, maybe VK, somebody could text War Pig and see if he'd scramble in this scenario if he's not here. Rookie mistake. All right, so from Kiangsi, I'm going to bring in an artillery and an infantry to Hong Kong. With that will come 2 fighters and 2 tanks from Kiangsi, and they all have 3 spots remaining. This fighter has not been used yet, so I'm going to put it upside down. Okay. This transport down here from in Season 37, we'll grab 1 guy. He's going to go 1, 2 over to Salibs. This transport from 36 is going to go 1 to 37, pick up another guy, 2, and go to Borneo. This transport from 36 is going to go 1, pick up 2 guys, go into Malaya. My bomber para from Kiangsi is going to pick up and go 1, 2, 3. He's going to drop into there, and he has 3 spots remaining. Sorry, I wasn't even getting that in the screen. Okay. All right. So I've got 4 infantry and an offshore bombardment. This fighter from Kiangsi is going to go 1, 2, 3. No, that's not. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not. This fighter and tack from the carrier off 36 is going to go 1, 2, and they have 2 spots remaining. Got it? I've got to work out stuff. My battleship, my cruiser from Carolina will go 1, 2. I'm going to do some offshore. Oh, I got to bring a transport, don't I? Transport's going to come in from Japan with an infantry and artillery. 1, 2, 3 down to the Philippines. Okay. With that, sorry guys, I'm watching my board, not the phone. So offshore bombardment. This tack is going to go 1, 2. This fighter is also going to go 1, 2. Have 2 spots remaining. Yeah, I'm going to change that. My sub is going to go 1, 2 down to here and auto kill that transport. So sub from 36, 1, 2 to auto kill the transport. Okay, that's my Palau guy. There's a lot of moving parts here, guys. Okay, I haven't moved. What's this plane for? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, yeah. This plane from Kiangsi is going to go 1, 2, 3. It's going to have 1 spot to land. So this one came from the carrier. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. I've got an offshore bombardment. We'll do this battleship from 36. We'll go to 35 for an offshore bombardment. Okay. All right, so let me see what I've done. I've got this battle taken care of. I've got that battle. I've got this battle. This piece hasn't moved yet. This fighter hasn't moved yet. This tank hasn't moved yet. So let's see. I think I'm going to go. So you don't have anything that can reach. If I kill that transport, you can go 1, 2. No transports there. So this guy's going to step into French Indochina. So I'm not going to do that. So I got that battle. So then this tank has not been used yet. This tank will be a non-com. So let me make sure I got my battle. So this battleship here is going to go into there. Provide an offshore. Yeah, and then we'll do that. We'll move this later. Might as well bring this over here. Haven't moved that yet, so let me mark it. Sorry guys, there's just a lot of moving parts here. So I've got 2 infantry, and I've got 2 fighters and 2 tanks going into Hong Kong. Good, I think I moved all my battles. Oh, you know what? This plane from Manchuria is going to go 1, 2, all right? So this plane from here, I might as well bring it too. I just want to make sure. I want that stuff dead. So, all right. So all those planes have 2 spots. So let's review the battles. Shahar, I've got 2 fighters attack and 2 infantry. In Hopei, I've got an infantry fighter attack. In Kwai Chao, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 2 artillery. Of course, the bomber is just a para. That hasn't been used. In Yunnan, I got 2 infantry, artillery, fighter attack. Tank hasn't been used. Fighter hasn't been used. Hong Kong, infantry, artillery, 2 fighters, 2 tanks. And then here in 4 infantry, offshore bombardment, and then a fighter attack. Did that. I did that. Philippines, 2 offshores, a 3 and a 4. And then I've got 2 at 2, 2 fighters, and attack. Here I've got an offshore, fighter attack, and 2 at 2. All right, I think that's all. You see anything I'm missing, VK? I got some non-coms. Like this is gonna be non-commed. That's gonna be non-commed. This is gonna be non-commed. Let me go ahead and mark these so I don't forget, right? Because if it's marked, it's legal. It happens, all right? This has to be non-commed. This has to be non-commed. This has to be non-commed. I just don't want to mess this up, boys. There's a lot going on. All right, I think here we go. All right, so we're not going to scramble here according to Hilltop, who is Warpig's teammate. So let's start at the top. We'll start up here. I'm going to have Chahar, the Chahar battle. So I've got 2 at 1, 2 at 3, and a 4. So I've got 2 at 1, 2 at 3, a 4. And he's got a 1 and a 2. He's got an infantry and a cavalry. All right, so here we go, boys. We ready? We're rolling. We're rolling. Wish me luck. Here we go. And I got 2 hits. 1, 2. Okay. So here we go. And 1 hit. 1 hit for the Chinese. So this is gone. And that's that. So we'll land these planes here in a second. All right, let's do this battle. I got Hopei. I got 1 at 1, a 2 and a 3. 1 at 1. I'm sorry, 1 at 1, a 3 and a 4. 1 at 1, fighter, attack, and he has an infantry. All right, so here we go. There we go, right there. This is for the Battle of Hopei. And I got 2 hits, 1 and 2. Hopei's infantry defending, firing back, and that is a miss. All right, so Hopei is gone. And so we'll, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'll move that. I'll move land those planes in a second. Let's do Kwai Chao. I've got 2 at 1, 4 at 2. So I've got 2 at 1 for my paras, and then 4 at 2 for 2 infantry plus 2 artillery supporting. Kwai Chao has 1 infantry. Is that right? Let's double check. Right there. Yep, 1 infantry. All right, so here we go. We need 1 hit. Look at that. I got 1 hit. Whew. All right, and here's a Kwai Chow defense. And he got a hit. Nicely done. Nicely done. So he got a hit. I'm going to lose an infantry, of course. Actually, I'll lose the guy because I'll just stack the chip. All right, so that's an infantry. I'll count up all this stuff here in a minute. All right. Now let's do this. Let's do Yunnan. I got a 1 at 1, 2 at 2, a 3 and a 4. So 1 at 1, there's my infantry. 2 at 2. And then I've got a 3 and a 4 for fight or attack. And he has, I think, a cavalry and an infantry. Yes, cavalry infantry. So that's a 2 and a 1. So I need 2 hits. Come on, lucky 2. Look at that, right on it. 2 hits. And here we go, Yunnan. Misses, baby, misses. Well, we got 1 miss. That came out. And he did get a hit, all right? So he hit me. I took Yunnan. He did hit me once. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. All right, let's do Hong Kong. I got 2 at 2, 2 at 3, 2 at 4. So 2 at 2 for infantry artillery. 2 at 3. And 2 at 4 for the tax combined arms. And he has 2 dudes in Hong Kong, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm rolling 6 dice. He's rolling 2. There's his 2. There are my, you can't see they're the light, whatever, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Need 2 hits. And I got 1, 2, 3 hits. Let's see, Hong Kong. So Hong Kong has fallen, and he did get a hit. All right. So Hong Kong has fallen. And he did hit me once. So there's that. These planes right here all have 3 spots to land. All right. Let's do Guam. We're going to do Guam, Guam, Guam. I got 2 at 2. All right. I got an offshore 4, and I got a 3 and a 4 on the planes. So 2 at 2, an offshore 4, a 3 and a 4 on the planes, and the 4 will peel off on the battleship. Nothing. Let me go ahead and take my battleship out. Well, he's got a 4. Of course he got a hit. So I'll lose the infantry. Man. Nice roll in there. Whoops. So I'm losing the infantry. So now I've got artillery, fighter, attack against his fighter. I got to get a hit here. Whew, 1 hit. So if he hits, obviously I'm losing a plane. Look at that. It all works out in the end, I guess. So he misses. So that is gone. Japan has taken Guam. I've got 1 spot remaining. Obviously, they're going to land back on the carrier. Sorry, guys. I'm watching my board and not the phone. I apologize for that. All right, let's go with the Philippines. I got 2 at 2. And I got a 1, 2, 3 at 3, and 2 at 4. 2 at 2. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 planes and a cruiser. The cruiser will peel off. And 2 at 4 for attack in a battleship. He has 2 at 2. All right. And 1, 2 hits exactly. All right. So here we go. And nothing. All right. So the Philippines is gone for the time being. So there's that. All these planes are 2. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is an auto kill. Okay, we'll take that out. Take this off. All right, I think we're down to Malaya. Is that right? I think we're down to Malaya. Malaya is the battle. So, whew, I got 4 at 1, and then I got a cruiser, 1, 2 at 3, and a 4. 4 at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 2 at 3 for cruiser and fighter, and attack at 4. And he has 4 defending at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 3 British and 1 Commonwealth. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1, 1 and 2 at 2, and a 3. All right, here we go. I need 4 hits. Come on, baby. Oh, that fell back in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That definitely ain't VK rolling right there, I can tell you that. All right, here goes the Malaya defense. And Malaya has 1, and that's it, 1 hit. Okay. So Malaya is in the hands of Japan. He hit me once. So there are 3 infantry there. In Malaya. Alright, so now if I'm not mistaken, I gotta do some non-combat here. You can see I've done this battle, I've done this, I've done this, I've done all of these battles, so the rest is non-com. Alright, so this is gonna be tough. Alright. For non-com, my tank, or these 2 infantry from Hunan are gonna go into Kwai Chau along with the artillery, along with the mech. Right? Along with this tank. 1, 2. Got it? Planes. The planes from this plane right here from Kiangsi is going to go. Well, I'm Kwangsi. I haven't moved it yet. So let's do these first. I got to think of this. Well, first of all, these carriers are going to come here. 1, because I have to catch 1 that only had 1 spot. And then we will send it there, and that'll go 1, 2. Right? This destroyer will come in there with them. Yeah, for real, man. All right, so right here I've got 3 spots remaining. This TAC from Hong Kong will go 1, 2, and land on the not like that. This TAC from here, no, I can't do that. This TAC, yeah, the TAC from Hong Kong will go 1, 2, and land on the carrier. Sorry guys, this is like a carousel of weirdness. These planes up in Chahar, I have 2 spots remaining, are going to go 1, 2 to Hunan. Got it? The plane from Kwangsi will go to Hunan. So I got 3 fighters there. This fighter and TAC will go to Hunan. This fighter and TAC will go 1, 2 to Hunan. Got it? This fighter from Hong Kong, these 2 fighters and TAC will go 1, 2, will all go to Hunan. Right? These planes from Sumatra, well, we'll go 1, 2. They can only land in Siam. Right? The bomber can go 1, 2, 3 into Hunan. So I've moved this. This destroyer will go 1, 2, 3. This destroyer from 6 will go 1, 2. Okay. And these 6th Infantry will go back to Manchuria. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can do that. All right, so that's a non-com. I'm done with that. Sorry, guys, for the turn here. I'm going to place my pieces. I'm going to put 2 transports there. I'm going to put my sub there and my 2 infantry, of course, in Japan. My complex is going to go in Siam. And I think that is it. Let me take off my bomber from Kwai Chao 4. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. It's going to come up here to Manchuria. Okay. Taking off my flight markers. Oof. All right, so I think it's time to count up. I think I moved everything. I had to land those guys there. I don't know if you want to come and do that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so that's that. So let's count stuff up. Here we go. So Japan has 30. We are up 30. We're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So 30 plus 22 is 52. All right, so I get 52, and then the only bonus I'm going to get is for $3 for controlling Guam. Right there, right there, right there. Is that right? Yeah. So 52, 53, 4. So I get 55 total. So I'll count that up here in a minute. Let's do a recap and let you guys get out of here. Okay. So I placed my pieces. So Season 16, 2 destroyers. Tokyo, I have 3 AAA, 3 infantry, 2 artillery. Season 6, I have 2 transports and a sub. 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. Yep, 2 transports and a sub. In Manchuria, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 infantry, a AAA, and a bomber. In Chahar, I have a dude. In Hopei, I have a dude. Kwangtung, I have an artillery. In Kwai Chao, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, 1, 2, 3 artillery, a mech, and a tank. In Yunnan, I have a dude and an artillery. In Hunan, I have a bomber, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fighters, 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks, French Indochina a guy. I have a bomber and attack in Siam, 3 infantry in Malaya. I have a cruiser and transport off 37. In 42, I have a sub. Borneo, I have a guy. 43, a transport. 44, a transport. Salib's a guy. Palau, a guy. Caroline, AAA. 2 infantry. Philippines, I have an infantry and artillery. C-Zone 35, I have a destroyer. I have a sub, a transport, a cruiser battleship, 2 carriers with 2 fighters and 2 tanks. And on Guam, I have an artillery. In Season 21, I have a transport. I have a battleship, a carrier with a fighter attack, and a destroyer. I don't think I missed anything. But, so there you go. Japan has 55 bucks. We are now at full-blown war. And I haven't done up the points, but, you know, add Hong Kong and Philippines. So there you go. All right, guys, I think that's it. Am I missing anything? VK, are you still there? Oh, well, it's what it is. I know there's a slight delay here. So, all right, guys. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for chatting. And we will see you guys. It is now US 2. Warpig will be up. US and China 2. We'll see what he does. Thanks for watching, guys. And if I don't see you before then, have a great, great Thanksgiving. Take care.